Obviously, it isn't Sairat. Hello from Bangalore, my name is Ivana, or Mera naam Ivana hai, and I just saw Dhadak. I am way too excited, but I'm not gonna give you any spoilers this time because I definitely feel that the surprises that you will encounter in this remake of the original Sairat are totally worth seeing for yourself. But I do wanna tell you how I feel about the movie after watching it, and I actually also want to review it without giving any spoilers. Without further ado, chalo, let's review Dhadak. In this review, obviously, I will compare the movie with the original Sairat. In case you don't know, Sairat is the original Marathi movie and this is the Bollywood remake of that movie. Next to that, I will also be discussing the acting and of course the cinematography. At the end, I will tell you if the movie is worth watching. Actually, I did give that spoiler already. Okay, it is worth watching. There you go. You can stop the review right now. No, don't go. I have some amazing things to tell you, my friends. No spoilers though. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more of my videos and also click that little bell icon to get the notifications. But without further ado, chalo, let's get into the review. First of all, the beginning will already choke you up a little bit. I will not tell you why that is, but it will give you that painful feeling already. Not gonna tell you why. A little side note I have is that I watched the movie in Hindi, so I probably missed some of the jokes or the dialogues, but I did see Sairat with English subtitles, so I definitely do know the story in general, but also the nuances of the conversations. I personally don't feel like I missed out a lot in the movie compared to Sairat, but that is a little side note. Let's first start with, should we start comparing the movie with Sairat? Yes, let's do that. Obviously, it isn't Sairat. There are some scenes that are copied, but it's Bollywood and it's very glamorized. So my first recommendation to you when starting to watch this movie is do not expect Sairat. Yes, it's the same story. Yes, some of the scenes are copied, but this movie definitely also has a character of its own. The biggest recommendation that I would give you is give it time. You will definitely fall in love with Ishaan and Janhvi during the movie. In the beginning of the movie, I was just so annoyed because I was constantly comparing Dhadak with Sairat in my head, and that just frustrates you so much. But after the intermission, the movie gets so much of its own character that I feel it's not fair to compare it to Sairat, even though it is the remake. Even though that's exactly what I'm doing right now, comparing it to Sairat. But let me tell you some things that I liked and that I disliked. One thing that I disliked is that the chemistry in the beginning seems to be coming from the girl more than from the guy. Whereas in Sairat, that was definitely not the case. And somehow for me, it felt like very forced. I did not like that. What I did like is that the friends, who definitely play an important part in the movie, got a bigger part in the story this time, and I definitely feel that that adds to the story because that's something that I missed a little bit in Sairat. The friends are freaking amazing, but in Sairat I felt that they didn't get enough screen time, whereas in Dhadak they definitely get more screen time, and I feel they definitely also deserve that. Another thing that I disliked is their hometown. If you watch the trailer, you know where it's filmed. I'm not gonna tell you that. If you don't know, you will see it in the movie itself. I just don't feel it's fitting for the movie. The rural thing, my most hated English word ever, rural, please excuse me, I cannot pronounce it properly. I felt like that rural feel in Sairat definitely added to the whole charisma and character of the movie, whereas their hometown in Dhadak, nah. It just feels wrong and it feels off. What I did like more in Dhadak versus Sairat is that the political aspect gets more attention and more screen time in Dhadak. And I feel that's important because I feel that contributes to the whole situation and also the ending of the movie. Whereas in Sairat, it's a little bit downplayed. There, the focus is more on the love story and how that develops. And I feel like in Dhadak, there was a little bit more balance and a little bit more attention for that detail, because that aspect definitely plays a big role in how the movie also develops. Now, let's move on to the cinematography. Like I said, I am not a huge fan of the location that they picked for the hometown where they first start the story. This doesn't mean I'm not a fan of that location. It's the complete opposite. I'm absolutely in love with that city and I still need to visit it. If you watch Ye Jawani Hai Diwani, you know what I mean. Because in that movie, this city is so beautifully shown, and actually that movie made me fall in love with the city. Whereas Dhadak makes me feel like I'm not sure if I should visit the city. There are obviously some beautiful and phenomenal scenes, but if you choose this city as your base filming location, and then like maybe I'd say like 2 or 4 scenes are extremely impressive, I just feel that you didn't properly do your job as a director in terms of cinematography. The city is absolutely gorgeous. There should have been more beautiful shots if that is your base location. I have to say, I did really like the cinematography of the 2 other cities that are featured. Again, I'm not going to tell you which cities. They're immediately recognizable because, you know, the scenes show the characteristics of the city. So they did a good job on that. But like the main city, their hometown. One thing that I also very much disliked is that up until the ending, a lot of scenes are ruined by the wrong choice of music. There are some scenes in Sairat where the music just, they're already so beautiful, but the music takes it like to such a higher level. And in Dhadak, some scenes where there's music are just, like, why are you doing this? This is not contributing to the atmosphere of what is happening right now. So I felt like that was pretty off. Whereas in Sairat, that was like 100% on point. Like the music, or sometimes the lack of the music, was mind-blowing. It was just such good directing. A scene that definitely does stand out for me, and I think that's literally my favorite scene of the whole movie, is the party scene. Oh, it's so good. The music is so good. The dances are so good. The whole atmosphere made me just want to jump up from my chair and party with them. The cinematography in that scene is also phenomenal. I really, really, really love that scene. That's something you should definitely look forward to. Now, the part you're probably waiting for. How did Janhvi Kapoor and Ishaan perform in terms of acting in their debut movie? Let's start with Janhvi Kapoor, because honestly, she is one of the reasons why I definitely wanted to see the movie. I somehow found her on Instagram and I didn't even know that she was the daughter of Bollywood legend Sridevi. I just thought like, wow, she's such a beautiful actress. Her mom obviously had it, but she also has that like intense look, and obviously she's gorgeous. I feel that she is, in her core, a really good, smart human being, which makes it hard for her to sometimes play the bad girl scenes. If you watch Sairat, you should know what I mean, because the girl who was an untrained actor in Sairat, she is just a badass from nature. The boy actor in that movie brings out a soft side in her. Whereas in this movie, Janhvi is like she is a diva, definitely, but you can see she is just a good, smart human being. So when she is trying to play the badass, it feels rusty for me. But give her time. Please, please give her time. It would not be fair to judge her debut film and compare it to all of the movies that her mom did, because obviously her mom also started somewhere and she needs to learn. So that's why I'm saying give her time. Also in this movie, be patient with her, because as the movie progresses, her character progresses and also her acting progresses. The dramatic scenes that she does are really, really good. I can definitely feel the emotion. And also she does a lot of acting with her voice. Try to pay attention to that. A lot of her acting is just her voice changing the tone or the way she speaks, like the speed and those kind of things, which is something that I haven't noticed in Bollywood before. So I think that she did a really great job there. I definitely feel she has a lot of potential, and for a debut movie where she is supposed to fill the shoes of her mom, who is a Bollywood legend, I cannot imagine the pressure that was on her. So I would say she did a really, really great job. Now, when it comes to Ishaan, the guy is a born actor. I already fell in love with his brother in Jab We Met, Janhvi Kapoor. But Ishaan also has that natural charm that, oh my God, he's just the type of guy who you would meet in the streets and immediately be friends with. His eyes are so kind, but at the same time, you can definitely see he can definitely pull a prank on you. He's really good everywhere, like in the emotional scenes, but also in when he falls in love. I can see like the love dripping from his eyes. Oh, really good job. I'm not gonna say I have a crush on him because he's not really my type. His brother is more my type, but he did a good job. Really, really great acting. Overall, I would say Dhadak is 100% the Bollywood version of Sairat, so just do not expect Sairat. One thing that I also did like in Dhadak is that there is a lot more humor than in Sairat. It takes a little bit away from the story, but at the same time, it is very entertaining. One of the friends, you will immediately know who it is when you watch the movie. He stole my heart too. Not in terms of looks, but his whole personality, his whole character in the movie, the way he acted, absolutely phenomenal. Oh, one actor that definitely deserves a golden medal is the father. I didn't think it was possible to have a more intimidating dad character than in Sairat. This guy is even scarier. Yep, pay attention to that. He scared the ish out of me. Just the way he looks. It's not even the things that he's saying, just the way he looks. Woo, he is scary. I do feel the cinematography could have been better. Also, the choice of music for some scenes could have been better, even though the music in the movie is absolutely phenomenal. One of my favorite songs, I didn't even know that it was from this movie. Main Tera Boyfriend, To Meri Girlfriend, na 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 na. I absolutely adore that song, and I didn't even know that it was from this movie. The songs are really good. I just feel that they didn't match it well to some scenes. If you pay attention, there are like 2 small Ramlila references in there. I don't know if that was on purpose or if that's just my imagination running wild. You guys can tell me down in the comments below. As an overall rating, I would give Dhadak a 7.5. There are some things that I really disliked, but when you stop comparing it to Sairat, I definitely feel the movie has its own character and it deserves credits for the ending, which I'm definitely not gonna tell you. You have to see that for yourself. I hope you enjoyed this reaction/review. Are you going to see Dhadak? Let me know down in the comments below. Again, if you're not subscribed to my channel and would like to see more of my videos, click that subscribe button and put a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!